What's harder than the rocky mesa on Skinwalker Ranch? Well, how about trying to investigate what lies buried inside of it? Just how will this team crack the mystery of the dome-shaped object? Guys, talking about the ceramic material, the other metal pieces you have found that could be related to spacecraft, and I emphasize could be, but when you take the totality of this experiment, could this material be telling you some secret about what's in the mesa?
Well, that's exactly the reason we're engaging with these materials the way we are. You know, honestly, looking at the ceramic, for example, or even those bits of metal, if they hadn't come from a site that was so prone to unusual energetic responses or malfunctions like we've seen, I might not have taken such an interest in them.
Eric, you know, you have so much imagery of the mesa, a lot of it at night, too. I'm wondering what you're making of this in relation to this material and the mesa itself and what might be inside it.
Well, you know, we're talking about one of the central features of the Skinwalker Ranch narrative as we inherited it back in 2016. You know, again, we began with accounts of all sorts of unusual activity visible across the property, but one of the things that really got my attention, I saw something interfering with an electronic device that I had in my hand, a mobile device. It seemed like there was something interfering with it. And then we also had the eyewitness reports of the mesa itself changing its appearance,
right,
as if there was some energetic process going on within it. We're talking about illumination.
Oh, that picture's fantastic.
Oh, yeah, it's all of it seems to tie together. So again, it's where these material samples are coming from that intensifies my interest in every little piece of material that we gather that doesn't belong. It's not natural.
So when we keep putting the caveat, it might be man-made, are we past that point?
Look, I'm just going to say it's technological. I'm not going to say whose technology we're doing.
Manufactured.
Yeah.
Somebody made it. Somebody or something made this material.
Right.
Well, the thing that makes this even stranger for me is that we know nothing's been put in that mesa since we've had it. We know from the caretakers that lived in the ranch house when we took over the property that there was no digging over there at the drill site.
Great point.
Even when Bigelow took over, they never dug into the mesa.
The Bigelow team never dug into the mesa.
That's what they told us.
Well, let me tell you something that's not conjecture. You know, we conducted a very simple exercise when we were doing the drilling, where we come into some hard material, and we touch that, and we see unexpected radio frequency energy being detected by our spectrum analyzers. We pull that drill head away, everything goes back to normal. We touch it again. We see the energy again showing up on our instruments. That's not conjecture. That's a repeatable experiment.
And that happened, absolutely.
Yes.
What's going on, Thomas?
The drill has encountered a hard object that it cannot penetrate.
Oh, what is that? Something's going nuts there. See a small peak in the middle? That's the beacon from the drill bit. Yeah. But the three peaks on either side were not there until the drill bit hit whatever it can't go through.
We would like to do an experiment based on what you were seeing with that amplifying. We want to try something where the driller goes and pushes up against it and let you see it, then backs off. Then pushes up against it and then backs off and let you look at that and see what you see.
I like that experiment a lot. Let's do it.
Here we go.
He's going. He should be coming back into contact with it here right now.
Boy, it suddenly got strong as crap. Look how strong that is.
One of the other really crazy things that happened this year was the first drill bit that we were using actually fused at one point.
Right.
And if you think about what Caleb just described there, you've got your drill bit head that has a temperature sensor in it, and the temperature's showing it's getting cooler. But 6 inches away, something welded two parts together.
Is that possible?
It's as if there's a completely new welding principle at work here. I got nothing.
Yeah, an instantaneous weld or something,
yeah, right,
so that you can't heat up the material. But
well, as Tom said, almost like a pulse of energy or a reaction of some kind, like a blast.
I don't know.